Welcome to Cooking with Sweet Pea 1015. Today we're going to make pumpkin bread. This is a family recipe handed down from my mother-in-law. Here's what you're going to need. Here's what you need for your dry ingredients. 3½ cups of flour, 3 cups of sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1½ teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Here's what you're going to need for your wet ingredients. 1 can of pumpkin, 1 cup of oil, 2/3 cup of water, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and 4 eggs. Your optional ingredients is 1/4 cup of chopped nuts. You can use pecans or walnuts. In this case, I used pecans because that's what I had in the freezer. Let's get started. Add the baking soda, salt, and cinnamon and nutmeg to your flour. Mix just to combine. For my mixer, I have the Flex Edge beater. You can use the regular beater if you don't have one of these. Just sometimes with batter, it's easier to use one of these. Now we're just going to add everything to the mixer. Adding the flour, the sugar, the pumpkin, the 2 cups of pumpkin, the eggs, the oil, water, vanilla, and just mix it till it's smooth. You might want to stop a few times and kind of clean off your beater. This Flex Edge beater cleans the side of the bowl, but sometimes this stuff gets stuck on the actual beater itself. So you may want to stop and scrape that off and then start again. Now you can add your chopped nuts. Just mix for a little bit just to combine them in. You don't want to crush them too much more than they are. This is how you want your batter to look. The recipe calls for 4 1-pound coffee cans. I didn't have that, so I used 1 large muffin pan and 1 loaf pan. Spray your loaf pan with baking spray, your muffin pan with baking spray. I'm using a large muffin tin. I use a regular ice cream scoop and I put 2 scoops in each muffin. This is a pan I got from Michael's from the Duff collection. Then I just go back and clean up any spills that I might have. When I filled my loaf pan, I have a feeling that I filled it a little bit too full. So you could probably either put a little bit more in your muffin pans or use another pan. I did have to add extra baking time. Place onto a lined cookie sheet in preheated oven of 350 degrees and bake for 1 hour. The muffins I baked for 45 minutes. Thanks for tuning in to Cooking with Sweet Pea 1015. Thanks for watching and please subscribe.